Beautiful, crisp fall morning this morning. Just stepping out of the house to check the cows before I get ready to head up to Bowden's to my real job, to combine some more corn. We're gonna switch to beans again this afternoon. We think they should be fine. We had a little rain yesterday morning, which took us out of the beans. We switched back to corn and got another almost 12,000 bushel out last night. And cows look happy. They've got plenty to eat yet, so I probably won't move them to the next pasture until tomorrow or the next day. And it looks like it's time to head off to work. Well, we got the combine cleaned up. Josh is already combining, and I'm back here to check the oil in the semi and fire it up and head up to get some corn. And I see the wind knocked my new hay feeder over that I haven't even put together yet. It is seriously windy today. There's dust just blowing off the gravel road. The truck's rocking back and forth. The corn's blowing over. And the bonus of this all is that the combine is going to stay squeaky clean all day long because nothing will be able to land on it. Well, like I said, it's windy today, and the wind just caught a hold of the auger and flipped it right off the bean bin over onto the bin next to it. Fortunately, it didn't land on the ground, but there was just a little bit of damage to the auger tube. So I've got the skid loader hooked to the axle. We're going to try to pull down on it to stand it back up, and up comes the front end of the skid loader. It's not heavy enough to get her done. New plan. Well, the skid loader just wasn't heavy enough to get it stood back up the way we wanted to. So now we've ran down to the neighbor's. We're going to borrow his 140 horse loader tractor. Should be big enough to do what we need to do. That's what neighbors are for. Well, here we go. We're standing it back up ever so slowly. This is not one of those things that you want to rush. So I've got the tractor in the lowest possible reverse gear, and I'm inching back, stopping periodically to check on how things are going. One of our concerns was that once it flopped over center, it might be a little bit heavy for the front end of the skid loader. We're kind of using the skid loader with that strap to keep it from flopping back over too fast. And you can see right here the chain is starting to slack, and it's all on the skid loader now. But fortunately the wind was still pushing hard against it, and it didn't work too bad. It came down nice and gentle, just like it went over. Well, the big magnet on the front of the combine side shield is not strong enough to overcome the wind, so I'm going to take this giant zip tie, go around the frame and around the magnet, and make sure we don't lose the side shield of our combine today. Time to get ready to try beans again. Well, here's another obstacle from 2018. The water came rushing down across the neighbor's field and actually pushed their fence right over into our field. So here I am trying to dodge around the fence posts and wire that are laying in our beans and get back safely to the fence line. Well, it's time to call it a night. My ride is here. I had him bring a bucket with him because it's always nice to get all of the garbage cleaned out of the combine cab at the end of the day. This is kind of your office all day long, so it's nice to keep it clean. Well, just got home. Grab my Diet Coke here. step into the barn and make sure that the cows are still home. If they're not, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do at this point in the night, but it's always nice to know. They're probably lounging around in the barn. Uh-oh. Well, I found them. They're actually laying out in the pasture, so that is a load off my mind.